Okay, moving right along. The 1040 Easy is I put it up there, and most people ask me, well, what is that? Well, that is your income taxes, and that is the form number that the IRS has given for the 1040 Easy is the income tax form. But you also want to put in, like, I believe they have a fillable form in PDF now. So if you go to the PDF form, you should be able to fill this one out and just drop it right into your project. Yeah, here we go. So if you just put in your name, right. So and you fill in all this information. Do not put in your social security. You don't have a spouse. Put in the address where you're living, the town, the foreign country. You don't have that. Okay, I'm going to walk you through this really quickly. All right, so wages, salaries, and tips. This is the amount of money you've made for the year, okay? Your yearly salary. So I believe my yearly salary for this has been $24,000. Nobody has any taxable interest. That comes from bank accounts that you get interest from. Nobody has that. Nobody has been on unemployment, or you don't live in Alaska, so you get $0 for that too. So then this line number 4 asks you to add 1, 2, and 3 together. This is your adjusted gross income. So my adjusted gross income is $24,000 a year. Now, if someone can claim you or a spouse as if it's a joint return as a dependent, check the applicable box and enter the amount from that worksheet on the back. All right. So it's just you. All right. We're not married in this one. So if no one can claim you as a spouse, which is true, then enter $10,300 if you're single. So everybody's going to be single in this project. So everybody's going to put 10,300. There we are. Okay. 10,300. All right, subtract line 5 from line 4. So line 5 from line 4 is, let me see if I can do this without a calculator. It's $13,700, I believe. All right, so basically what the federal government is saying is, like, you made $24,000 last year. Because you are single, we are going to give your first $10,300 of that salary, we're going to give that to you tax free. Where everybody's going to get credited that. So really, we're only taxing you on the $13,700. All right. So the next one is, how much did you actually pay in federal income taxes? Well, you already know this. If you go back to the very first one here, my second one, the federal income tax that was taken out of every one of my checks was $106.25. I've had $106.25. How many paychecks have I gotten all month or all year? I've gotten 24 paychecks all year. So let's ask Google to do that math for us. So I have paid 25.50 all year in taxes, right? I got my $106. If federal income tax is taken out of every one of my checks, I get 24 of those checks. So doing that multiplication, it comes out to be I've paid $2,500 in federal income tax this year. Nobody is going to have any earned income credit. You guys don't have any combat pay. So your total credits here are 0. Oh, I'm sorry. What are your total payments? Your total payments are what you paid. And then use this amount on line 6 above to find your tax in the tax table. So I have to use this amount to go to the tax tables. Now, this is what the IRS has done for us. It releases tax tables every year to figure out, all right, it's just where your salary is and how much you should have paid. All right, so we're looking at single. Okay, so the very first column. And my income right now is 13,700. Remember, it was 24,000, but the federal government gave me a credit of $10,000, so I really only have to pay taxes on 13,700. So let me go to 13,700. There we are, 13,700. And I'm right in here. And I should have paid $1,598. So I should have paid $1,598. We don't do anything with medical insurance. So add lines 10 and 11 together, and this is my total tax for the year. The federal government says you should have paid $1,598. If line 9 is larger than line 12, then subtract. So what is that? All right, Google. Minus, so I should have paid this. So this is what I did pay. This is what I should have paid. So I'm going to get a check of $952 back from the government because I paid too much. So that is going to make my April a happy day. I'm going to get a check for $952 back from the government. Do not worry about routing numbers or accounting numbers or anything like that. This is a done tax table. So then you just have to you can download this and then put it on your desktop, 1040 easy, and then we'll figure out how to drop it into your slideshow. All right, that's taxes. That's done.